Hello friends, uh, today I'll be telling you that how to plot autocycle in Python. So for that matter, before that, let me tell you something about the iPath and display. Last time I told you that you can use this to import any image, but I haven't tell you that where that image should be so that it can be imported. So look here, this is the main directory, that is YouTube named as, in which this ipython nb file is there, that is auto, this is the one, this one, and I have saved that figure which I am interested in calling, that is auto 1 and 2. So remember, in the directory you should place your that particular jpeg or png file which you want to import in your notebook. Okay, so that's all. Once you import this, that is image, then you can simply call this, and this is your auto cycle. So in auto cycle you have two reversible adiabatic and two isochoric processes. In isochoric processes, heat addition and rejection takes place. So we have to plot this particular cycle. So let us say that the maximum volume, minimum pressure and maximum pressure are known to me, and then only I can proceed further, and at the same time compression ratio, that is V1 by V2, is also known to me. So let us say that the minimum pressure is 10 to the power 5. The maximum pressure is 20 times this, 20 into 10 to the power 5. The maximum volume, let us say, is 0.3, let us say, and the compression ratio be 5. Okay, so these are the parameters which you can take according to the requirement or according to the problem in hand. Okay, now first thing first is I'll be starting with the process 1 to 2. So if you look this process, so the pressure at point 1 is what? It is the minimum pressure, and the volume at point 1 is the maximum volume. Done. Then you look this process, this is a reversible adiabatic process, and the constant along this particular process is C1. So then what I'll be doing is I will be evaluating this C1, which is nothing but P1 V1 to the power gamma. So gamma is the adiabatic exponent, so I have to define this. So gamma, let us say it is 1.4. Now once this is done, so this volume at point 2 has to be evaluated. So volume at point 2, this V2 will be what? It will be V1 by R. Look here, V2 will be V1 by R. Now this process 1 to 2 is over. There is one more thing, you have to find out the pressure at point 2. So what is that? P2 V2 to the power gamma is equal to C1. So P2 is equal to C1 divided by V2 to the power gamma. Done. That's it. So point 2 information is also known to me. Now comes the point 3. So let us say that I am moving from process 1 to 2 to process 2 to 3. So now the pressure at point 3, P3, is what? It is the maximum pressure. So it is P max. The volume at point 3, as the process 2 to 3 is isochoric process, so volume at point 3 will be nothing but volume at point 2, and volume at point 2 we have already evaluated, so simply pass this to V3. So P3 and V3 both are known to me. Now comes the process 3 to 4. Now 3 to 4 is again a reversible adiabatic process, and the constant along this is C2. So we have to evaluate what is this C2. So for the process 3 to 4, first thing first is we have to evaluate what is C3. So C3 is P3 times V3 to the power gamma. Done. Now once this C3 is evaluated, so the task is to find out the P4 and V4. So how to find out P4? So for that matter you should know what is V4. So what is V4? V4 is nothing but V1. So V4 is equal to V1. Now comes P4. Now what is P4? P4, look here, this is reversible adiabatic. So P4 V4 to the power gamma will be C2. So therefore P4 will be, sorry, I have written C3, it should be C2. So C2 divided by V4 to the power gamma. Done. So it's over. So in this problem, you have evaluated everything. Now it's time to plot. So first we'll be plotting. So let me go for process 1 to 2 and copy this as well so that I can use it further. So first the process 1 to 2. What is the process 1 to 2? It is a reversible adiabatic process. So minimum volume here for the process is V2 and maximum is V1. So I'll be using linspace function for volume. Linspace from V2 to V1, let us say 50 points are there, and then pressure will be what? It is C1 divided by V to the power gamma, because this is a reversible adiabatic, and simply plot V comma P. Let us say I am plotting this with red color, and linspace, Lin, okay, I did a mistake. The mistake is I have to call that function or that module from PyLab, import everything, and then show. So I have to write show here also. Okay, done. So this is your process 1 to 2. Now let us go for the process 2 to 3. So 2 to 3, friends, you have to be very cautious. What is this process? This is an isochoric process. So volume is not changing, pressure is changing. So what I'll be doing is, so volume is kept constant at V2 or V3 because V2 and V3 both are same. So what I'll be doing is volume as zeros of let us say 50 data points are there, and everyone is 0, and then I'll be adding V2 to it. So what will happen first, it will create an array of 0 having 50 elements and then add V2 to everyone, so that the array of V becomes a array of V2 only. And then the pressure, linspace, and varying from P2, that is minimum pressure is P2 here and maximum pressure is P3. Look, minimum pressure is P2 and the maximum pressure is P3, and then simply plot. Plot this V comma P. Let us say I am using the color blue. So from this is 1. So this is 1 to 2. This is 2 to 3. Now the next process is reversible adiabatic, and this we have already done. So why not to copy this? So this is process 3 to 4. And in the process 3 to 4, the volume is varying from minimum is V3 and maximum is V4. The pressure, the constant along this is C2. Look, it is C2. So it is C2 by V to the power gamma, and plot with different color. Let us say plot with green color. So this is process 3 to 4. And lastly, the process 4 to 1. So that is again a constant volume. So I am copying this only. So this is process 4 to 1. So here volume, what volume is constant? V1 is constant throughout. So I'll be adding here V1. And linspace, so pressure is varying from what? Pressure is varying from V1 to V4. So it is P1 to P4, P1 to P4, and let us magenta color. Done. So friends, this is your Otto cycle. So this is reversible adiabatic, this is isochoric, reversible adiabatic, and isochoric. Okay, now last lecture I have forgotten to add text to this. So how to add text? So simply say text to, now you have to give the x and y coordinates. Let us say I am giving the P1, V1 and P1 as the x and y coordinate, where I want to write 1. Okay. And let us say font size I am increasing to 12. Oops, there is mistake. This is 12. Done. So now you can see 1 is there, but slightly below I have to write somewhere here. So pressure, let us do by 500. 9. It's not working. Let us say there's 10,000 na. So let us say 1,000. Okay, done. Now likewise we can go for point number 2 as well. So it is at V2, P2, and let us shift it volume slightly by 0.005, and the point name is 2. So this is the one. Slightly I have to shift more. Okay, now this point is 3. So let me copy this. So this is V3, P3, and this point is 3. Done. And finally, this is point number 4. So what should I copy? This I should copy. So this is V4, P4, and this is point number 4. So this I should keep as such, and this I should increase by 1000. Done. So P1, 1, 2, 3, 4 is your auto cycle. Now if you want to add the label also, so you can say X label is your volume and the Y label is your pressure. Done. So in this way, friends, you can draw the auto cycle in Python. So thank you very much for watching the video and take very good care of yourself. Bye.